In this video, we're going to be looking at those accessible apps for Communicator 5 that allow easy and efficient access to key streaming and entertainment apps such as YouTube, Netflix and Spotify. We're also going to be looking at techniques such as dynamic page sets and deep linking integration with message services such as Facebook Messenger, WhatsApp and Android SMS that make this access as simple and as streamlined as possible for the user. In this example, I'm in the WhatsApp accessible app and I can navigate through the various chats. I can see my son has been messaging me about a new show he's discovered, Bridgerton. I scroll through his messages and I see that he sent me a link to a trailer on YouTube. I can click on follow link and I can see that the dynamic page sets allow the system to load up YouTube, start playing the video and also give me the controls for YouTube. I can even choose to view this video in full screen. I decide that I like it, but I might want to jump around in the video, so I'll go back to the controls and I can choose to pause it or go forward and backwards. Small jumps. And when I'm ready, I'll pause that and I'm going to exit to go back to WhatsApp. I can see that my son has also sent me a link here to a website with some reviews of Bridgerton. So I can click on follow link again, and this time the page set that's been loaded up is an internet control page set. So I can scroll up and down in big jumps or small jumps to see what's going on with this show and the reviews and decide whether I want to watch it. So I like the look of this show and I decide to tell my son in a message. Now the great thing about the accessible apps is whatever keyboard you use across other parts of Communicator, be that ABC, QWERTY, large keys, two-hit keyboard, that's going to be your keyboard that you're presented with any time you have to do typing across the accessible apps. I've decided I'm going to watch the show, so I'm going to come out of WhatsApp, but I'm going to leave it running for quick access next time. And now I'm going to go into Netflix. It takes a couple of seconds to load. And this will give you the standard Netflix screen you'll see with previews of shows they're trying to promote. You'll see Bridgerton is actually already there, but in this example I'm going to search for it as if it wasn't. So I shall just type Bridgerton. The shows come up in the search results, so I'm able to choose an episode or play the first episode. I should say that the video has been suppressed due to copyright protection, but you do have all the normal controls to be able to do small jumps or large jumps, all the things to play and interact with a Netflix video. And best of all, like with YouTube, I can choose to view this in full screen mode. When I finish watching an episode, I can go to the menu and then exit and then close and exit. And if I like, I can go back to WhatsApp to tell my son what I thought of it. I've got access to the full range of emojis and also quick access to the most common emojis I might want to use. And I can add these to my message, or I can choose to type a message as I've done previously. So telling him that I love it. My son's got very quick phone fingers on WhatsApp and he tells me to check out the soundtrack. So I message him back to say, yes indeed, I'll give it a listen, and I can go off to Spotify to do that. So once again, I'm going to click on the menu to exit WhatsApp, but I'm going to leave it running for quick access next time. And now I'm going to launch Accessible Spotify. This takes a few seconds to load. Once Spotify is loaded, I get access to controls to allow me to navigate around the home page. Or I can go to the Spotify menu and choose to search. From here, I can search for Bridgerton using my standard keyboard. And you'll see the Bridgerton official playlist comes up on the results. I can select those results and press play. I'm able to listen for a song that I like and navigate down the playlist. Choose another song, press play if I like it. There's a particular song I like, which is Spring One. I'll have a listen to that. And the great thing, I can exit Spotify but leave it running, so I've got that music playing, which means I can go back to WhatsApp, continue chatting to my son, but have the music playing in the background. So once again, calling up the emojis to tell him what I feel about it, and maybe even sending him a quick message. Once again, users are presented with a keyboard which is both accessible and familiar to them because it's the keyboard that they use across Communicator 5. Once I've finished the message, I do get the chance to either send it as text or I can even send it as a voice recording. Just one last thing to do now, and that's to come out of WhatsApp. I'll close it down this time, go back into Spotify, wait for it to load, and then choose from the Spotify menu, pause to stop the music. I do hope that this video was useful to show you how our accessible apps for YouTube, Netflix and Spotify work seamlessly together with our messaging apps to make a really streamlined and accessible way of accessing these key services that we all want to use.